Good morning, this is Lynda Cromar with LyndaCromar.com, and I wanted to continue on that same thing we were talking about leadership. And a thought came to me that I thought was really key. You know, when I first started out in network marketing, I thought that people had some kind of special gifts that nobody else did to become leaders. Now, I wanted to dispel that one for you today, because if you think about it, every one of the people that you've ever come across that you know to be a leader has gone through their own personal challenges and their own special problems that they've overcome. And the only difference between the leader and yourself at this point is skills, and because they were willing to give it a little more time and practice to accomplish something. Now think about the very first time that you rode a bike. Were you good at it perfectly? Did you fall, or did you stay on the bike the entire time? Obviously, you fell a few times, maybe even skinned yourself up pretty good. I had an experience just a couple of years ago when I had not ridden a 10-speed bike before. You know, the old bikes, the brake was in the pedals, and so you get used to that, right? So I was getting used to my hand brakes, and I was going at a pretty fast clip. And so then I hit my left brake on the hand, you know, the hand brake, really fast. And guess where I ended up? Yeah, I ended up on the pavement, and I didn't even know I was there until I realized here I am on the ground. Luckily, it wasn't a serious injury, but it made me realize that I needed some skill when riding this bike, and that it was going to take some time and practice to learn how to do it well. That same thing applies to being a leader, or even just being a network marketer in this business. You need to learn some skills, and you need to practice. You're not going to get it all at once. You know, if somebody gave you the expectation that it was just a matter of talking to a couple of people and you were done, they sold you the wrong story. That's not how it works. You absolutely have to be willing to put a lot of time and effort into it. And it's okay, because the rewards are big. And I've found that to be true for myself. And I want to encourage you to not give up so quickly, and realize that it's just like riding that bike. The very first time you got on the bike, you fell off. In fact, you probably did that more than once, unless your parents were one of the ones that gave you training wheels. And you know what? That's not how I learned how to ride a bike. I actually learned by falling off many, many times. And I think that's really key here. You have to be willing to fall down if you want to really succeed in this. You have to be okay with that too. Because I'll tell you what, when you do learn some skill and you do get good at it, it feels good because you have actually accomplished something big. So give yourself that chance, because leadership is something that grows inside of you as you go along. It's like riding that bike. You simply do not get it in one day. There's no magic pill. There's no red or blue pill that makes you become a leader. You just simply have to go through the process, and your process may not be the same as my process. That's what I have to share with you today. This is Lynda Cromar with LyndaCromar.com. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.